Kombi Crew, boy have I got an update for you. What a disaster we're having in a beautiful location. But first there is somebody I want to introduce you to, someone very important, my new travel companion and potential life partner. We'll see if this whole scenario doesn't put her off entirely. Tamara, come meet the Kombi Crew. Woo! It's cold out here.
I have to jog so that I can stay warm.
Don't jog through the poo in the field.
So much. Hi.
Hi, Kombi Crew. How's things?
Hello.
This is Tamara.
Great to meet you guys.
Yeah, we have been doing van life together for the past 2 weeks now. Just a little over 2 weeks.
Just a little over.
Most of that time has been broken down in this location here, which we'll get onto in a second. Tamara is from Serbia, right?
Yes.
You are Serbian. Da. And so I've been learning some Serbian. We met in Jersey. She's a climber. And we're getting on like a house on fire, honestly. It's brilliant. Loving it. It's actually great. We're having a real laugh, even though we laugh more now every day than I think either of us have ever laughed in our entire lives.
Oh, definitely.
We're having a real hoot. Even though the situation here is awful. See, I thought it'd be a good idea to go travelling with Tamara because she is like always said that she would love to try van life and she wanted to travel, right? So we were like, well, why not? We don't have to wait until summer. Let's just go now. We'll go somewhere warm. We'll go down to Spain or something. It's flipping freezing.
Yeah, I was naive enough to listen to this guy.
I totally ballsed up, honestly. Van life will put people off travelling at the best of times because it's hard, it's difficult. It's certainly happened previously that people have not been suitable for this lifestyle. But this is one of the most challenging situations that we could probably ever find ourselves in. How are you finding it?
Happy, healthy. We're still laughing. Still love each other. It's been, you know what? It's actually been a great learning curve, and I've really enjoyed it. It's been a bit tough, you know, with having to make all the phone calls, but.
Oh yeah, we'll get onto the predicament that we're in a second, but I just want to tell these guys that the moment that I was sure that this was the one.
Oh no!
Like, she was the one for me. It's when she came back from the forest from her first nature poo with the shovel, and she was like, "That's the best poo I've ever had in my life." I was like, "Yes, she's a keeper."
I think I was born for this, to be honest. Like,
yeah, I think you were.
I've been wanting this van life for a couple of years, and I was saying to Ben, "Oh, it's just clicked for us straight away. It just works. You've shown me the ropes around the Kombi, but I've picked it up very quickly, and we work around each other and with each other very, very well."
It is working well, thankfully, because there is enough challenges with the situation that we're in without having to deal with the challenges of van life. We are currently, let's update them.
Yeah, go on, okay.
Where are we then?
In this beautiful location.
It is beautiful. It's the desert. It's northern Spain. It's a town called Chodes, which is about 3 kilometers that way. We have been parked here most of the time without anybody else here at all. There's nobody here on this entire area today. This is literally our back garden. But unfortunately we can't leave the back garden because our steering has completely failed. Like, we can steer a little bit, but it's literally about to give way. It's not the same problem I had previously with my steering. It's the entire steering box has failed. We've had it sent from the UK to us twice now. It's been rejected twice by Spanish customs, and so now this is day 12 of us being here in the freezing desert. Tonight there is a severe extreme weather warning from the government for this region because of low temperatures. So we're expecting around about -10 Celsius, which is, I don't know, about 12 Fahrenheit or something like that. It's cold. It's cold enough to put ice all over the Kombi on the outside. The whole of the inside of the windows ice up. We literally have to scrape the ice off
every morning
from like inches away from our heads.
We sleep in hats.
But
we have each other, and we stay warm.
Thank God for that. Tamara has been growing out her body hair.
I told you, I've got to stay warm.
That's our new strategy started today. She's like, I'm going to grow my hair. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. That's fine by me.
Well, I was considering waxing Alaska and putting it on me, but that's not going to work.
No, she needs her hair. She's cold. Alaska's cold too. I've got 1, 2, 3 jackets on, a shirt and a t-shirt, a scarf and a hat, and I'm still flipping
That's
freezing.
5 layers. Now I'd like to point out I've only got 4 on because I have very kindly, so generously, given my long sleeve top to Alaska.
Oh yeah, you have, yeah.
I have.
Alaska's now sleeps in pyjamas she sleeps in pyjamas, which is one of Tamara's tops, underneath, and then a towel on top, and then her coat on top of all of that to hold it all
Yeah,
together,
holding it.
which is it's good. We've been building our little tents and stuff in the Kombi out of our jackets to keep her warm.
Except now we need those.
Yeah, except now we need those.
We keep them on top of the bed for us.
Yeah. Yeah, did I mention that we are out of we've got a petrol heater, but that's on reserve. The tank's on reserve, so we're out of petrol. So that's about to fail any second. It's been cloudy for the last 3 days, so we have no power in our batteries either. A little bit of power we've got still.
Water.
We're out of water, so we can shower about once every 4 days.
Max.
Baby wipes in between.
Yes.
It's absolutely freezing.
Oh, and food. There has been a little mouse in the Kombi.
Yeah, we're out of food too. We have food. We have some supplies, but like as all of these things like kind of dwindle, it gets a little bit more depressing, doesn't it?
Yeah, you've had to cut back my snacking habits.
Yeah, that's been the hardest challenge. We've managed to we haven't managed to catch any fish, although we have tried. We found herbs in the local desert, but you can't survive on herbs alone. So yeah, it's cold.
Can't dig for worms.
It's difficult, no. And we're here trying to survive, and hopefully in a few more days we'll get out of here, but we thought that about a week ago, so don't exactly know what's going on.
Yeah, we're still going to be here in another week.
Yeah, so that's it. That's the update from Kombi Life. Desperate survival situation. On the backside of it, we've been filming the whole thing. We've had like help from locals. There was a guy that stopped and like immediately said, "Here, take the keys to my car," and like let us drive off and get water and stuff on the first day. And he's been really helpful. Then another local guy's given his car, and we've gone off and been able to like do laundry at some point. So it's been pretty cool. It's been a nice story, and hopefully it'll have a nice ending. And hopefully we're not going to be stuck here for months. But if any of you do live in the north of Spain and fancy doing a little road trip to come bring us like, you know, a cup of tea or something, we'd love to see you.
Tea and biscuits and a nice little chat.
Biscuits, I remember them.
No, we can't have that anymore.
Anyway, bye for now. Hope you enjoyed our little update and meeting Tamara.
Nice
and
to meet you.
More from us with some real-time updates for you guys in the Kombi crew coming soon. Thank you so much for your support and for helping us document these misadventures. Until next time, stay safe guys, stay warm, and happy travels.
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Very much so.
They're a good bunch. I like updating the Kombi crew.